Oh yeah, I am so rich right now. Why is this camera out of focus? Alright, so we are in focus and this is another episode of Your Programming Sucks. So in this series, basically we're going to be looking at some programming, some applications that are horrible. Now, in this particular example, it might be more the user experience, but regardless, the motivation for you is someone got hired by Ally, which is a big name in banking, online banking. They got hired to do this. So if they could get hired by Ally and you guys are decent at what you do, well, I guess you could get hired by an Ally bank as well, or maybe even bigger and better, right? So what is the problem here? So I'm working on some foreign exchange videos. So I opened up a little foreign exchange account with Ally, put in $62 million. No, that's actually $62, as you can clearly see. Anyway, so put a little money in there to play around with. So this is the dashboard. When you log in, this is what you see, right? Now, if we scroll up to the top, we can see some more information. So you see your menu, this is Ally, you got accounts, transfers, there's a transfer page. Okay, so you guys didn't see what I just did, but I clicked on the transfers, and then when I clicked on the back button, it logged me out, and I had to log back in. So there's that. Additionally, look at the way this page looks. You got Ally, you got accounts, transfers, right? You see the formatting? Now look at transfers, and can you tell me which one of these things is not like the other? And this is one of the major problems that I have with the Ally website. It looks very, I don't know if discombobulated is an actual word. Discombobulate, past tense, discombobulated, verb, humorous. I'm not sure if that's the word I wanted, but it's a mess. It looks like it was pieced together with bubblegum and popsicle sticks. You know, like if I were to sort of theorize why it looks this way, it's almost as if you hired one dev team to start working on the website, and the working conditions were so horrible that you fired almost the entire team. Then you hired a whole bunch of new devs, and they had a different style about how they do things. And it's not just you had different devs, because that's the back end, right? This is the front end stuff. So the front end guys, or the guys who are responsible for the look and feel of this, it's like it's different people. Or it's like one company that acquired a bunch of other companies, right? And then they sort of took these various websites and tried to merge them into one website, and weren't willing to spend the time or money to do it properly, right? So like this is like they acquired some company that specializes in transfers. And I don't know why you need an entire company to specialize in transfers. Maybe it's the means of transfer, right? That technology, that infrastructure, maybe that's something that they've gotten from someone else, and this was their website. Right? Like maybe they acquired a small company and they wanted this part of their company. I don't know, but it just does not look very on the same page. And once again, just to show you, clicking on the back button logs you out once again. Alrighty then. All right, so once again, here's the main page. Now, one thing to understand, so Ally is an online banking platform, so you can simply open up a bank account and you can store your money there. You can have like a savings account or something, right? So that's one part of their business. I think it might be the main part of their business. Don't quote me on that. They also have this investment side of things. So there's the Ally Invest. You see right there, it says Ally Invest, Ally Home Loans, Ally Bank. So Ally Bank is a main, I think it's the main business for them, right? The integration between, like, that was just the transfers page versus the main page, but integration between this and the investment side of things, oh my goodness. First of all, so I opened up a Forex account, right? That was the point, right? Foreign exchange. Now, looking on this page, I don't see any reference whatsoever to anything having to do with foreign exchange, right? That's note number one. Where's the foreign exchange? I see account transfers, investments, more. So let me see what's under investments. So on the investments page, basically they show kind of the same stuff you saw on the main page, which is their main investments. Like you can buy stocks and things of that nature. And you see there's the account value, So it's kind of on the same page with the other page, no pun intended. And once again, clicking on the back button, log me out. So I have to log back in once again. So again, no reference to foreign exchange, right? So now if we click on the Ally Invest, we see this page, which is advertising some service that I can open an account for. And this is taking over most of the real estate here, right? This is dominating the page, is this advertisement asking me to open an account. Then on the left, I mean, as simple as can be, this web page is, and simple sometimes is good. So it says investment, self-directed trading, manage portfolios, Forex and futures. Ah, Forex and futures. There it is. Let me click on that and see what I get. Okay. So clicking on Forex and futures gives me two huge buttons or boxes that say Forex and futures. And then it says learn more about Forex. Keep in mind, I've already opened up a foreign exchange account with Ally, right? And so if you open up a foreign exchange account, you want to be able to trade, right? So when I log in, you would think it's logical that I would have easy and quick access to my Forex account so I can trade and see what's going on, right? So number one, not only could I not see my foreign exchange details from the main page, but so far I'm getting into some dead ends even getting to the Forex side of things, because clicking on the investments gave me this menu which has Forex and futures. You click on that, you get two big boxes that say Forex and futures, and then look what it says. It doesn't say open your account, view your account, or anything like that, or account. It says learn more about Forex. So impression I'm getting from this is more commercials. Okay, all right, so let's keep in mind, I don't want to learn about Forex. I want to trade. I already have an account open. I want to see how my account's doing and trade. But the only option I have is learn more about Forex or open a practice account. All right, so let's click on learn more about Forex and see what we can learn. So that takes us to Ally Home, Ally Invest Forex, which once again looks like a different website, and dominating the page is basically a commercial. And essentially this entire page is a commercial, some kind of graph, a thing where I can start trading Forex, open a practice account again, right? Forex support, we have answers, right? So where is my Forex account, right? Where's my Forex account? If you look at the menu, it's open an account, bank, credit card, auto, home loans, invest. Invest gives you these drop downs, none of which, well, there's Forex. Okay, let's click on that, see where that takes us. Takes us back to this commercial. Let's open up a practice account. All right, let's try Googling. Let's Google, let's try on the internet, see if we can find some more information. So I Googled how to access my Ally Forex account. Now when someone has to actually Google how to find something very basic on your website, you have failed miserably. So there's this login, let's open that, and there's this investally.com Forex, let's open that. I don't really see other people asking the same question, so maybe I'm just not very smart. Well, that's obvious, but anyway. So the first link takes us here. So this actually appears to be what we needed. It's still sloppy, but this rings a bell. Let's look at the other link. Looks like it's setting up for you to open up an account. So that other link was another commercial. But this link, I think, is what we want. So there's Ally Invest. There's a Windows local client I guess you can download. And then there's My Account. Let's click on that. So now it wants to do a secure login. Then you have Ally Invest Forex Web Trading. And that's another login. So what's the difference between these two? Because my instincts are telling me they're redundant. Let's see what the links say. So this, on the bottom of the screen, it says webtrading2.forex.com. This says account.efxnow.com. Login Ally. So these two buttons take you two different places. It's just, wow. All right, so let me try this one. I think this is the right one. So that takes us to this. a website called webtrading2.forex.com. So nothing in that URL is Ali Bank, all right? So the link itself is completely foreign, all right? So that would explain why it looks so differently. So again, a horrible integration of multiple websites, multiple dev teams, multiple companies, multiple something. This is a cosmopolitan of a website here, all over the place. Let's log in. All right, so I couldn't figure out what the login is. So it's a different login, I guess. All right, so I figured it out based on the email that they sent me. And finally, we've made it into my Forex account. And this is the way it looks. This is the very top of the page. So it doesn't have those drop-down menus like before. You got to buy, sell, euro, US dollars. We can draw lines. Look at all the pretty lines. Here's one interesting thing. So the way this tool works, the way you draw lines, you got to click on the tool, click on a start point, end point, and now if I try to continue drawing, I can't. I got to click on the tool again, start point, end point, tool, start point, end point, tool, start point, end point. So again, you can look at this as a negative thing, or you can look at this as a positive thing. Someone got hired to develop this website, these websites, whatever this is, for Ally Bank. And just for context, let's look up the top online banks of 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, the top online banks of 2018 are Bank of Internet USA, TIAA Bank, Discover Bank, Capital One 360, CIT Bank. Most convenient online banks. Look who gets most convenient online banks. There they are. Online savings account delivers 1.85 APY, which they claim is 20 times higher than the national average. What makes this bank extremely convenient is its integration with Zelly, which is an app that allows you to send and receive money from your friends and family seamlessly. Now, this is from their own website, but in 2015, Ally Bank named Best Online Bank for the 5th year in a row by Money Magazine. So the best online bank, 5 years in a row. If you guys can develop a website that's this good or better, you could work for Ally Bank. So if you're nervous and you don't think that you have the skills to pay the bills, you're like, oh man, who's gonna hire me? My web pages are not even that good. Well, this is a pretty big company, and someone got hired to do this. So once again, this is the baseline. If you guys are at least this good, it's a relative term. If you guys are at least this good or better, you too can work for the top online bank 5 years in a row. Now, I'm not saying you can work there for 5 years in a row. I'm just saying they were the top bank for 5 years in a row, and you could work for them. So turn that frown upside down. You can do it. You can make a living doing web development. This is proof. Matter of fact, if you're actually good at doing web development, you are in a great position because your skills are needed. Because with all the boom and people getting into programming and web development has been a thing for quite a while, Ally Bank couldn't find better programmers, better web developers than they found, right? So obviously there's a shortage of good web developers, right? That's good news for you. That's the cha-ching in the bank. Money in the bank. All right, guys, if you enjoy this episode and you want to see more like this, give this video a like. I want to see 30 likes on this video, and we will continue to examine horrible applications, horrible websites, and use them as motivation. I think a lot of people, they have this idea of this is just not really having confidence. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. Well, we're going to show you the kind of people that are getting big money, and we're definitely going to be looking at Google for sure. because Google, is legendary. Everybody wants to work for Google. Everybody wants to hire people from Google. But if you see the garbage that those programmers have put together, you will be scratching your head. And we want to examine the insanity that is programming and web development. This is the Computer Programming University, and this is absolutely one of the most horrendous websites I have ever seen. Atrocious experience, integration. Just how did this ever go to production? How is this allowed to continue to stay in production? How is no one in upper management saying that this is horrible, we need to fix this? You know what I mean? Like, I could see maybe they rushed it out to market for whatever reason. This happens sometimes, right? But then once you rush it to market and you've met the demand, then you just let it sit there. Like, even Lamborghini, one time, I think he had a new car, the engine wasn't ready. So he had the car out and he just hid the engine. He didn't let anybody look inside because there was no engine, right? But obviously he got the engine together before he started trying to sell the car, right? So I could see you rush the website and it wasn't really done. It's all messed up. But what's your excuse years later? Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes and subscriptions and clicking on that notification bell so you can get notified when I upload new videos. And until next time, ciao.